We are here with Elliot Eboigbe. How's it going, mate? You alright?
Yeah, all good. Thank you. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Obviously, hard fight against a debutant, and I've seen you fight three times now against three really, really good prospects. You are one hard bastard, I can tell you that.
I take
How'd
pride
you
in
do
it.
it?
Well, I'm not here to lie on the canvas. I'm here to put on a show. I understand this is an entertainment business, and also I'm a competitor. I'm not new to sports, but quite new to boxing. But I always have that, competitive drive in me, and I want to go out there and show what I can do. And sometimes, it's not gonna look as good, but I'm always up for a fight.
One thing I've noticed, this is your 12th fight. No one has had a loss on the fight, so it's not exactly like you're taking on some real talented boys, and putting on a show as well. I must say, like you said, is that what you come into boxing for?
Yeah, definitely. I come into boxing with not very much of an extensive amateur background. So me turning pro and choosing to go on the road is to get as much as experience and learning on the job. Um, so for me, this is a full-time job, and I want to take it as far as I can.
Why did you pick the journeyman route out of interest? Because clearly you're talented, and clearly I think if you picked a different route, you would be winning a lot of fights.
I'll be winning a lot of fights, but I wouldn't be challenging myself as much. So I take pride in saying that I'm doing it the hard way, because there's a lot of fights that are not going to go my way, but the crowd always remembers the performance, and I've had a lot of disputable decisions, and you know how it goes. It's the politics. And also, in order to do it full time, I need to go on the road and get paid, because I don't want to be in and out of the gym. I want to stay in the gym. I want to compete all the time, and I can be out here every week, every other week. So I've got to make up for the experience that I've not built up in the amateurs.
I am a massive advocate for journeyman. I absolutely love journeyman because you have picked the hardest sport, the hardest way of fighting, especially with the guys that you're fighting. And I really enjoy speaking to journeymen like yourself. And why? Because in boxing, you have to have a little bit of a screw loose. Would you say that's the case?
Yeah, but I'm innocent. Before boxing, I was a goalie, and they used to say that about goalies. So, I've got a few screw loose here and there, but I managed to keep my screws in one bag.
I'm going to ask about that because obviously I appreciate you said it on the other interview. You're a professional, or was a professional footballer.
Yeah, semi-professional footballer. I played for Hellas Verona back home in Italy. That's where I grew up, and I didn't make it to the first team. I left just before because the passion wasn't there, and the competition was sort of different. The politics was very different, and so I always wanted to do something where it was a bit more individual, where I just could count on myself and just work on myself and challenge myself one on one. Let's see, was who's got the most to bring out on the night.
Well, I see you against Finley James at the O2. I see you at top tier a few weeks back, and obviously I see you tonight. I'm sure.
Hopefully, you've seen a big difference, a big jump in performance.
In all honesty, the guys that you're fighting, like I said, Finley James is really talented. I know his name. I don't want to butcher his name. I don't want to be disrespectful. Yeah, that's it. Amancio. He was 9-0 tonight. Obviously, it was a debut, and the crowd was on side with him as well. Do you feed off the crowd when they're, even though they're cheering for somebody else?
We like to take pride in silencing the crowd. So this is what we come here to do. So we like to go in the lion's den and quiet the place down and give people something to think about.
Well, I look forward to seeing you fight. I look forward to many. I'm sure we'll bump into each other, and genuinely, I look forward to it. And like I said, I'll always be an advocate for the journeyman. Good luck in your career.